Time's 26 minutes to 9 and Zeb Soanes is here with the news.
The UK's most senior diplomat in Brussels has privately told the government that a final deal on Brexit may take 10 years. BBC News understands that Sir Ivan Rogers also warned ministers that any trade deal could be rejected by national parliaments. Downing Street said Sir Ivan was only relaying the opinions of other EU countries. Latest reports from Aleppo say a new ceasefire agreement is coming into force to allow for the evacuation of the last remaining rebel-held areas. Fighters and civilians could start leaving in the coming hours. Russia's defense ministry says the Red Cross will help to transport the injured. Yahoo says hackers may have stolen data from more than 1 billion of its accounts. The attack dates back to 2013 and follows one reported 3 months ago. The higher education admission service UCAS says the gap between rich and poor students winning university places has grown to a record level. Teenagers from wealthy families are almost 4 times more likely to apply than those from low-income backgrounds.
Thank you. It is 25 to 9. The probation service is meant to help minor offenders and people who are released from prison get back into society. Good for them and, of course, good for society too. Fewer re-offenders, less crime, which is why a study of the probation service in London is concerning for everyone. It's a study that suggests that the public are being put at undue risk. It is conducted by Dame Glenys Stacey, Register's Chief Inspector of Probation, and she is here. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And you found what?
Well, we found that services in London have deteriorated over the last 2 years or so, and people in the capital and beyond are being put at more risk as a result of it. So high-risk offenders are being managed to a reasonable standard by the National Probation Service, but other offenders, those at medium and low risk, are simply not being managed well enough by the company responsible for them.
And that company was put in charge of them by Chris Grayling when he was Justice Secretary. A set of reforms. You are saying quite clearly this morning those reforms have failed.
I think it would be unfair to say that just at the moment, or to judge them simply by what we found in London, because we're finding a better picture elsewhere, albeit it's still mixed. What we are saying today is that what we found in London is plainly unacceptable, and things must improve so that those offenders in London have the best possible chance of reforming their lives, but also so that people in the public are sufficiently well protected as they go about their daily business.
Why might it be working elsewhere and not in London, though? Is it just the company there that's responsible?
It's a number of things. So London probation services have never been easy. They've had a rather troubled history, particularly staffing London probation services has always been difficult. And of course, we're dealing with a very big area, 32 boroughs, and you've got a young, diverse and quite mobile cohort of offenders there as well. So it's perhaps one of the more challenging